Listen, hold on, you can hear me? I
Yeah.
can't hear you. I don't know where to start, but bro, yeah, we copped shit, but it was like we were both trying to get high together. But basically, this nigga was like, anytime you take anything out of his hand, he'll tell you he's a grown ass man and that he knows what he's doing. You take it out of his hand, he'll literally. And you have you seen Skell in person?
No. I was supposed to next month.
So you haven't seen him in person.
Yeah, because of fucking you. Now it's too fucking late. No, but go ahead.
Don't say because of
So
me in anyways, but he is a pretty big person. Not like I'm not calling him fat. I'm not going ever going to snatch that shit regardless. I did tell him. I kept telling him over and over again, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. You know you shouldn't. And literally, we about Molly. This girl tried to lace me with fentanyl,
mm,
and I
let me cut you off. Let me cut you
fucking.
off real quick. But
Mhm.
a few days ago, people can vouch. When I said y'all need to show off the Zans, did you not tell me that Scale knows his limits and that all you guys know your limits or you're all chilling? Did you not say that?
I did say we did know our limits, but the thing is, I don't even think it was. I don't think it was a Zan that he did, bro. Basically, this nigga last night hit out the plug. He bought drink. He had never had drink in his life. He was like, I want to try it, right? I said
So, so,
some
so,
of it.
so,
I
so,
was
so, so the moment he hangs out with you guys, all of a sudden he wants to do Zans. All of a sudden he wants to do drink. All of a sudden,
all of a
the weight,
sudden here. Let
the
me give the phone to Bumpkin. Bumpkin can explain.
Yo, Scott, let me talk to you because you be thinking you know shit. Yo, I got a question, bro. So when a nigga buys Zans and he really wants to do them because he wanted to do Zans, if you actually knew that nigga, you would know he's been talking about it for a while now, doing Zans. What would you do if that nigga bought the Zans and they showed up? What would you do with them?
I will throw them away. Bro,
Right.
literally
So wait, no, pause. So if he buys more, what would you do with them?
throw them away.
Right. So and if he buys more, what would you do with them?
Throw them away. One thing I wouldn't do, I wouldn't have them.
Eventually, like while he's buying them Zans, he's just gonna fucking do them instead of letting you throw them away.
But I wouldn't pass the bag to him like Ice Mob did yesterday.
Pass them back.
Yourski wasn't VC, bro. I can get Yourski and Ludacris in here. Yesterday we were on call with him. I fucking Scale asked Ice Mob to pass him the bag, and Ice Mob passed him the bag
Yeah, that's cold. I'm glad y'all was on call with him, but icemop also was doing drugs. So like, why would he not pass the drugs that this nigga bought to him?
because he's saying that he was hiding the drugs in the toaster and he was smacking them out of his
Yeah,
hand. So
niggas were
How is he?
hiding the drugs. That's my
How is?
fucking point.
How is
So
he hiding
that's
them and
my
planting
point.
them at the same time?
What are you fucking talking about? If somebody hides drugs and then the nigga buys more, how are we gonna hide them in his face? See, you niggas are talking about how you was on call. What the fuck is you finna do on call? You don't even know shit on call. You just know the
What
nigga
the?
you're
I
talking
say
to.
I'm
So that shouldn't
hearing
even
the
make any
shit because
sense.
you niggas are lying when y'all were passing them drugs. Bro, so
I
many people
wouldn't
yesterday were on call with
lie.
them, and each time they were on call, niggas heard that Ice Mob was passing them pills, bro. So like, you can't say you were hiding them on live and saying doing all this shit when you were passing it to him at the same
Where
time.
you even
Okay,
got
but that's
the
the thing though. Two things can be true. He could
And
hide
Ice Mob
some
also,
and he could
was
pass
on
him
the live.
others. Hold
iMessage was on the
on.
live, and he was saying that Killself told him an entirely different story.
I don't know nothing about that. All I know is the truth. So I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Them niggas were doing drugs, as Skell does. Cause don't sit here and pretend like you didn't know Skell was doing drugs even in his own fucking home. You ain't tell him to
that
stop.
nigga,
You ain't
bro.
tell him to throw that
But
shit away. You ain't
never
tell him none
once.
of that shit. No,
Bro,
you ain't tell
it
him no.
wasn't,
You ain't
no, no,
ever
no,
tell
no,
him to stop. No,
it
bro,
wasn't,
stop, stop,
no, it
stop.
wasn't
Cause you
until
ain't
he was in
ever told him to
Miami
stop
that he
doing
was
drugs
slurred
a day
out
in your.
every day he was in fucking Miami, he was slurring his words. Like, what,
Because
bro?
of what? Because of what? Drugs? Exactly.
Yeah,
That's my
because he was
point. He would
around,
slur.
yeah.
He would
If
slur
he
his
didn't go to
nigga. He would
Miami,
slur
this
his
wouldn't have
words
happened.
on call too. That don't even make no fucking sense. What?
If he didn't go to Miami, none of this shit would ever happen.
Yeah,
How
we
is it that
just
he goes to
don't know if
Miami and
that's
then he
true because
dies,
that
bro?
nigga was looking for Zans everywhere.
That
That's
shit's really
retarded. He just
important.
found him in
That's
Miami.
really important.
That's so hindsight. That's so dumb. What are you fucking talking about? That nigga would have found Zans in Missouri eventually, but he was looking for Zans for all the whole fucking year. That shit don't
The
even make
whole
no damn
year, and
sense.
then he goes to Miami with Ice Mob and he finds them.
You think just because he popped out with Ice Mob was like, I know where all the drugs in Miami at. That nigga doesn't even live here.
Yeah, but
That's
Killstone,
fucking
Killstone was
retarded.
saying he lives
You're
there.
making it sound like he just walked in and found his hands on ice mop. That
All
shit's
I'm
dumb.
hearing different stories. I'm hearing shit from you. I'm hearing shit from
Yeah, you're
icemop,
hearing a whole
and then
lot of
Killstone.
stories, right?
Yeah, from
Are you
all of
listening to
you,
niggas
from
that were
all of you.
here? Are
Yes,
you listening to niggas that were here?
icemop, Killstone. Why is everyone telling a different
All right,
story?
listen to the one nigga that literally didn't touch a fucking Xan the whole trip, except to hide them bitches and to flush him. I'm telling you right now, him and Ice Mob and a few niggas with us did those Zans and drank that lean. Nobody tried to give him the Zans. Nobody tried to like put him onto some shit. It came to the house and he did them bitches with everybody else that did them. That's the only nigga that was on retarded shit because he had bought them, so he knew where the drugs was at, even if we hit him. Of course, he's gonna fucking buy more once we hide all of them and get some more. That shouldn't even be. That should be a fucking given.
I'm just saying it's a coincidence that the shit happens when he links up with y'all, bro.
It's
The
a
weakest like,
coincidence, but you already knew he was a druggie from jump. So what are you fucking talking about?
but never have I heard him that fucked up continuously in a like fucking rows,
My
bro.
nigga, you
Every day
hardly
he
talked to
was
him
in
as much as I
VC,
did. So what the fuck are you talking about? He was in
but
VC
the
for
shit that
like hours out of the day. There is 24 hours in a fucking day. You think when he's too like fucked up off Molly or some other shit that he's just going to try to call you, Scott? He's not. He's going to sit there
but
and
every
be fucked
time he
up off
was
them
in
drugs
VC
until
though,
he can call
but in
somebody.
Miami, he was always every fucking day he was drugged out. Like what the fuck, y'all? Like you guys are bad fucking friends, bro.
I really don't give a fuck how you feel about that shit. I'm going to be honest. If you think I'm a bad friend that's cold, I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what it is. Like you, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like you make it sound like we was just sitting there watching this nigga just pop bar after bar after bar after
Oh,
bar.
bro, I don't want to say because, bro.
Like just tell me what it is, nigga. Tell me how it is. If you feel like that's
No,
what it
cause
was, that's what it.
where's iMessage? 'Cause I don't want to leak shit.
No, keep it a band, bro. Cause you already getting loud on live. You might as well just keep it a buck.
Cause I don't want to leak with cause I'm not trying to get iMessage involved. Cause
Then why the
iMessage,
fuck
he
are you
said it
saying his name
himself.
in the first place?
Because there's shit that I know that iMessage said. That's why I want iMessage in here. But
Yeah, but
iMessage said like
iMessage isn't even in
scale
the
is
fucking
dead.
Yeah, bro,
spot.
I got an
iMessage isn't even here. iMessage is at his crib online saying shit. He found out from a bitch that icemop called. That's how he knows. He doesn't
Wait,
even know because Ice Mob
Rami,
called him. He found out
are
from
you in
another
here, Rami?
bitch.
Where's Rami at? You legit,
Yeah, I
bro,
definitely
Rami.
don't want to hear from
Hop on the
from
oh.
Rami, bro.
Hmm.
I don't give a fuck what Rami got to say. That's Somalian ass nigga, bro. Or you talking about Ice iMessage? Damn.
No, fucking Rami. Hmm. Cause he was in call with him too, bro. He hurt like, bro. There's
listen,
so
hold on.
much shit.
Rami, you're talking about Rami, like Rami, not iMessage, right?
Yeah.
Me and Skel weren't that high, so he was like, "You want to get more high, bro?" And we popped more bars together. But that wasn't the night that he died. That was nowhere near the night that he died, bro. We were just getting high together, and honestly, it is fucked up. We're both junkies, and it was fucked up. But bro, there's no reason at all to try and say
Hello?
that I sat here and I killed him.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
to be
message.
honest, the one person I listened to is Bumpkin, bro. That was his best friend, bro. Whatever Bumpkin's saying, he got it, bro. I have no argument to Bumpkin,
Bro,
bro.
listen.
He got that
I
shit.
went. I'm gonna tell y'all a real story though. I went. I bought Molly off this plug, but then I found out that the girl had laced it with fentanyl, so I hit it. And then Scale started going violent. He started like punching around, trying to find them. In the end, Bumpkin flushed him down the toilet because we found out it was laced, and he wanted it so bad. He didn't care that it was laced. He was like, "I don't care if I die. I'm a rock star." But bro. Like all I'm saying is niggas tried to help. Niggas did it. Like bro, it could have been prevented. You're right. It could have been prevented. Last night he went and he bought lean because he wanted to try for the first time. He had a line and he said, "Bro, I'm not feeling shit." And he kept drinking more. And then I kept grabbing the bottle and he would be like, "No, bro, no, bro, no, bro. I need more. I need more. I need more." Because he kept saying that he didn't feel anything. But, bro, the end of the day, bro, I'm more worried about trying to figure this shit out with his parents. I'm more worried about what's next to come up because it's fucked up. Everything that happened is fucked up. Everyone's guilty. I don't care. I'm a little bit guilty, bro. Everyone's guilty that was around him.
Can I talk to
Jesus Christ.
Bumpkin?
Not gonna lie, what? Real quick, because I'm about to just say fucking and make a stage in that nigga server. Since everybody want to talk
Yeah,
about it all of a sudden.
yo, Bumpkin, bro.
Yo,
Yo, I know you have it the worst, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I feel bad. Like I feel sorry for you, that ass. I didn't
Nigga, it's
even.
his birthday too.
hold on. Yeah, it is my birthday, but that's not
Yeah,
what we're here to
that's
talk
why
about.
I know, bro. Like it
Look,
actually,
bro.
I was thinking about like you earlier, bro, and that shit was making me cry, bro. Like it's no hard feelings towards you really or anybody that's suffering from this shit, bro. Even
And
icemop, because I know that
I'm
was his
glad
friend.
for that. It's not hard feelings to nobody else either. I just need you niggas to know he was on that timing from jump. Like if me and this nigga Ice Mob were not here, he still would have found the shit.
Bro,
But
you
look,
literally
hold on.
found the plug for
We
the
about to
drink from a whole
happy
random
birthday. I
guy.
appreciate y'all. But look, we about to make a stage in that nigga Skull server. You logged in, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna make a stage in that nigga Skull server. Join Goth Angels. If you in Goth Angels, join Goth Angels. Niggas gonna make a fucking stage. Cause everybody wanna talk about this shit. Everybody got a different story apparently. So let's clear that shit up. And that live. And that's
All right, yeah. We go, and this
Yeah.
live, we're gonna make a stage because this needs to be sorted out, bro.